Hey everyone, Sharing Games here. So I'm doing a bit of a different video today. Well, normally I don't do videos when I stream, but I thought I'm really excited about this game, Void Terrarium, coming out I think July 13th or 14th. And the demo is sadly only in Japanese, and I haven't seen an English version, but I really wanted to play. So I'm like, okay, we'll just play in Japanese, and I'll try doing a bit of translation and help everyone. So when you first launch the game, you'll probably get a message that no save file has existed. And that's just normal, just creating a save file for you. Nothing to worry about. And when you start the game, you'll probably only see 3 options instead of 4. So I see a 4th one, which is Suzuki Kara, which is like continuing. That's because I did try the demo a little bit before recording this video, but then I kind of messed up my recording, so I'm starting again. And then, so you'll probably see the first one is Hajime Kara, so it's like from the beginning. And then you also have Rodo, like to load. And then you have options. So I'll show you the options quick, because this might be interesting for you. So the first option is the background music volume. I put on 1, there's from 1 to 5. You can just turn the scale, and I put on 1 because when I'm recording, I'm not a very loud person, so the volume will be overbearing to my very quiet voice. And then the sound effect volume also goes from 1 to 5. I set it 1 for the same reason. And the last option is your message speed. Right now I have it set to Osoi, which is slow, because I feel like it sometimes automatically progresses, and then I don't have time to translate the dialogue for you if it's automatically progressing, or at least I had that happen, but it could be that I just accidentally pressed a button, I'm not sure. The middle option is Futsu, that's like normal speed, and then Hayai for fast speed. So if you like don't read any Japanese and just want it to go by super fast, you can put it to the right, and that'll be the best. I'm putting it to the left because, yeah, I don't want it to go by super fast. So I'm not going to do Suzuki Kara, I'm going to do Hajime Kara, because as I mentioned, I messed up my recording. So it's telling me autosave ga atarashi. So if I'm happy creating like a new autosave, that it's gonna overwrite my existing save. Yeah, that's fine, because I messed up last time. So no problem. You probably won't see that message if you're playing from the beginning, so no worries. Okay, so we're starting as this rat. I'm not controlling the rat yet. It's just moving on its own. Okay, now it's saying Ido with the left right, so you can see now I'm controlling it. This is just Ido means movement, so I think it's fairly intuitive for most people though, if they see left right, even if they don't recognize the crazy kanji characters. Well, they're not necessarily crazy, just weird, I guess, for people who don't know any Japanese. Okay, now this is saying circle is dash, but pressing circle, as you see, does nothing. So you have to be holding the left or right arrow, and then you see you go slightly faster. So this is without dashing, and this is with dashing. So your speed, it's like, I don't know, going from maybe running 10 miles an hour to running 9 miles an hour or so. Okay, and then we have this question mark X. So if you press X, it's going to do something. I don't know. Right now it's apparently sniffing the robot. And yeah, running onto the robot, going into the robot. Okay, so we're a mouse controlling a robot apparently. That seems to be the situation. I wonder if that's the mouse. Do we just fry ourselves going into the robot? Maybe. Not exactly sure. I have a funny story about the white robot a little later. Okay, still not controlling it. It's moving by itself. Okay, now I'm controlling it. And again, if we see, this is just normal walking. And if we hold down circle, we go slightly faster. Okay, square is jump. As you can see here. Relatively simple controls. If you played any mystery dungeon games, should be somewhat similar, except circles usually, well, circle in this game was attacking or dashing, but often it's to attack in Japanese games. Okay, I'm not touching anything. Does it? Okay, sorry. I can't translate for you because I can't read that fast. So it went way too fast for me to translate, but I remember the message, and it was something like, a unit has been detected, and it's been X time since its activation, if you want to know. I vaguely remember that, but that page, even on the slowest setting, sorry, that's way too fast for me to be able to translate. I would need to have paused the screen. I guess, can I pause? Yeah, not really. I can't really pause. It just kind of went red. So okay, as we see, this is just confirming the commands that we learned a little bit earlier. So Edo movement with the directionals. Now we see we don't just have left and right. We can go up and down as well. And if you hold circle, you'll dash. Now you can see in this kind of mystery dungeon area, we're going quite a bit faster. Okay, so now we're in the second screen. Okay, and the game stopped again. Okay, never mind, the game didn't stop, just the screen kind of stopped. Okay, is this, yeah, sorry, the dialogue just keeps going past, so I'm not able to translate it super fast for you, but what I remember from what I read was that they're saying some, oh yeah, this was some kind of enemy movement was detected. And I remember looking up the two kanjis for enemy movement because I recognized enemy. Of course, I didn't have to look that up. And I looked it up in a dictionary and it was translated as inimical. And I was like, what the hell is inimical? I could guess out of context that there was some kind of hostile unit, but yeah, they translated it as inimical character, and that was definitely not part of my lexicon. But okay, now the word inimical is also part of my lexicon, so that, yeah, okay. Even native speakers have trouble with some translations occasionally if you never ever use those words. Okay, so now we have Kogeki, X, that will be to attack. That's actually interesting because often Japanese games circle is to attack. So yeah, you see I'm hitting X here. And then we have, okay, rinsetsu shita teki no kata o muku. So square if you're facing an adjacent enemy to like turn towards an enemy. So let's see. If I go next to this guy, okay, you have to hold square down and then it just changes the direction you're facing like this. Very typical so just hold square. I just tried pressing square, but that does, oh no, pressing square works. So if I'm facing this way and you press square and you're next to an enemy, you'll face that enemy. But also you can use square and hold down the directional keys to change the direction you're facing. Very useful information. And X is to attack, so let's attack this guy. You see, boom, 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 he's dead. Very easy combat, but I really like this simple combat. It's not for everyone, I know. Okay, again, the dialogue was going way too fast. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I apologize for that. I wasn't able to catch up because the dialogue is going way too fast. Okay, so we had the system. Okay, so they say Kogeki, they're just telling you. This is again actually the exact same line. Sorry, I can't try and translate the past dialogues because they just auto progress and I'm not able to stop. But again, this is exactly what we saw from last time about just telling you X is to attack and square is you can face the enemy. So now see, I'm facing right, but if I press square, I will face the enemy. So it's just telling you the exact same thing from last time. It was saying something prior about it being turn-based, which makes sense. It's, as you can see from the combat, if I'm not moving, the enemies aren't moving. I think there's a line coming up that says that as well. Okay, sorry, I kind of pause once the screens go a bit black. Okay, tsugi no floor e idou shimasu ka? So it's asking if we want to move to the next floor, and you have the options yes or no. If we press no, we'll stay on the same floor. That's the second option. If you press the first option, you will go to the next floor. So now we are on the next floor. And yeah, you can keep battling these baddies using square to attack, and sorry, X to attack and square to change the direction you're facing if you need to. Okay, now we have new information. It's talking about using recovery items. Now, so if you press the right arrow to move, and then you can press triangle to open the menu. Okay, this will also require a lot of translating for me, so I think I will pause, stop the first part of the video here, and then for my next video I will start exactly here and I will translate all of this dialogue for you since I'm able to pause. Is there one? There's only one screen. Wait, but I'll translate everything here for you so you can see what's going on and how to use items. But this is, yeah, some kind of item that's a repair kit small. That's what it's saying. So, okay, I'll translate all the dialogue from the repair kit S for my next video, and we'll, yeah, end it here. A bit short, but it's going to take a long time for me to be able to go through everything, so I think this is a good place to stop. So, thanks for listening, and see you again in part 2.